Hi ho, wee way, everyone. No spoilers. Happy Monday. Another week, keeping the streak alive until we don't. It's easy when it's just like just enough to make that day not count. Anywho, I checked, and I don't think we did. Hey, what's up, anime? Happy Monday. We have not done the Mysterious Detective, and this is the last text adventure. So, let's get into it. Nothing is like it seems in this town, especially for a private detective like you, whose job is to see through veils and masks that everyone wears. Actually, you know what? I think we did do this. But whatever. Let's keep going. But nothing prepared you for your next case. A note on your office desk with a short message. Hopefully it generates a different one from the last time.
It said find the lost man and gave an address.
Okay.
You've been tracking down clues since then. The first was a clue within a clue. A photograph of two men in hats standing by a window behind which there were many others of men wearing similar hats.
That's creepy. That's a creepy clue. Well, it depends on the hats, I guess. If the hats are funny hats, then it's like, clearly this is a pub crawl. But if they're fedoras, that's very suspicious, but also might be just a Comic-Con convention let out earlier. Sounds like a Mad Hatter scheme. Yep, Mad Hatter and his gang. Just a crazy hat-related gang in general. Like somebody who, the mafia owns a hat shop, and the hat shop guy is like, hats for everybody. And they're like, you're so cool, hat guy. And he goes, I know. And now you look cool, too. You notice one of the men in the photo is a regular at the crime-infested bar in the seedy part of town. You decide to check it out. And when you arrive, you decide to check it out.
The second clue was in another picture. This time the only hat-wearing man in the group was staring into space. He had a long beard and seemed nervous. His name appeared above his head, Codman Joseph Beckett.
Interesting. Codman Joseph Beckett. Codman? Codman? Is he a famous angler? He just catches cods left and right? He's the cod man? Or is it con man and it just looks like a D? Or does he really like eating fish and chips and he's the cod man? He likes... Everyone just knows he loves cod. Especially when it's fried. You enter the bar and immediately feel unwelcomed. Everyone knows you are a cop and puts their heads down. You walk up to the bartender and show him the picture of Codman and ask if he has seen him. You seen this man?
With a shrug he says yes, that guy comes in every night around closing time. As you leave the building you notice that someone else in the crowd is following you.
Oh!
What do you want?
The man takes off his hat and reveals himself. It is Codman. And he looks scared for his life.
He tries to run away from you, but you grab him before he can escape. When he sees who has caught him, he screams, "Help! Help me!"
Weaselly little fella, even though he came to talk to us. We didn't even know he was in there.
He begs for mercy as you cuff him.
You ask Codman what has him so spooked. And he reveals that it is the hatted men that he is afraid of. Codman says that he didn't know what he was getting into when he joined them. And now he is worried that they want to kill him for what he knows. You know too much, Codman. Codman knows way too much. He's been asking too many questions.
After some more questioning, Codman tells you about the hatted men and how they operate.
Oh.
It turns out that the hatted men have something called a hat trick.
That's so great.
They play games with people using hidden clues and riddles.
And they're all former NHL players. The Riddler, that could be a very specific offshoot of the Riddler that wears hats and he tells riddles and plays games. They're like, "You're the Riddler." And he goes, "No, I'm the Hatman." And they go, "No, you're exactly like the Riddler." And they go, "It's different because I have a hat and I do things called hat tricks." And they go, "That just sounds like you added a word to tricks." And that's what the Riddler does. And they go, "I'm gonna kill you now." Mad Hatter and Riddler teamed up. Very possible. You know, villains can team up all the time. To Dennis Codman. No, it's Codman Joseph Beckett. What's up, Misha? Riddler does wear a hat. Yeah, why didn't you even think about that? Yeah, and he doesn't call himself the Hatman because that's too stupid. But these people are like, well, he should have leaned more into the hat angle and less into the Riddle angle. And they're wrong. You ask Codman to take a look at the photo of the missing person you are looking for. Codman recognizes the photo immediately and begins to sob uncontrollably. Codman clearly knows who this is. Uh-oh, Oprah's broken. Alright, time to switch to...
When you ask Codman why he
Oprah's network.
doesn't report this to the police, he explains that nobody believes him because he isn't smart enough to understand the truth.
Oh, God, but you so
But
stupid.
after seeing the hatted man's trick, he understands everything perfectly.
That's a good point, Misha. The Joker sometimes does wear a hat. Lots of people wear hats. Hats is too vague of a thing to make your gang around. Civilians wear hats. Like, policemen wear hats sometimes. Football players wear helmets. Can't really make a whole thing around hats and expect people to know. It's one of those things like in Japan, you can't go into those bathhouses or certain places if you have tattoos because they just like tattoos mean you're part of the Yakuza when it really doesn't mean that. It's like, wow, that's such a just a weird thing that you are purveying. You're banned from here because you have tattoos because you're possibly part of the Yakuza, but probably not because... But for foreigners, they don't really enforce that, I feel like, but... Because they're like, oh, of course, it's not true for foreigners. Well, then it's not true for Japanese people either. You attempt to escort Codman to the police station. But just before he enters your car, you hear a bell ring. And suddenly, Codman has been shot through the head with a Rubik's Cube. High velocity Rubik's Cube. We're truly dealing with psychopaths here.
You rush to find Codman dead on the ground.
Oh, I missed your redemption. Sorry about that. I guess we could still ask him.
You return home, puzzled by this strange turn of events. Your boss asks you if there is anything new going on. You tell her you don't think there is any connection between these deaths,
Ask his
but
corpse,
she
yes.
wants you to keep an eye open.
Right before Codman died, you asked him, Codman, do you know Edward Nigma, a.k.a. the Riddler? I don't know if a foreigner is allowed to in the Yakuza. I'm sure that's not true. The Yakuza needs muscle. They don't really give a shit. As long as you like get jumped into the gang, I'm sure there's plenty of foreigners in the Yakuza. But it also is like, so what if you get a tattoo?
Yeah, he answered. I met him once.
Ah, yeah, Codman does know the Edward Nigma.
After the shooting, you go back to the crime scene and discover that there are no bullet holes in the wall. You notice that the floorboards in the room are not normal wood.
The floorboards appear to all be made of recycled board games. Some of the games you can see are
Monopoly, Risk, and Dungeon.
Dungeon.
You also see a chessboard and realize it is a very old version of the
AI
game.
Dungeon? Yeah. AI Dungeon's really not a board game, though.
You see a pawn and a knight trapped in the middle of the board.
You attempt to move the knight, and suddenly, a secret passage opens up. There are Rubik's Cube holes in the wall, though. Yeah, exactly. That they experimented with that a lot, and it didn't work most of the time.
The hole leads into the sewers and you are able to follow it.
Oh, sewer hideout.
As you descend into the dark sewer tunnels, you begin to smell the rotting corpses of rats.
Yuck.
You come upon a dead body and you recognize the face of the man you are looking for, Edward Nigmer.
Watch out, Emily. Watch out, Oprah. That is way too close to something else. Edward Nigmar. Must be like a cousin or a relative. You tell. You hear a noise and look up to see a hatted man has noticed you and starts to run off. You give chase.
You catch up to the man and tackle him. He falls into the sewage pit and you watch as he disappears down a drain.
Whoa, creepy. It's like it.
You use your flashlight to examine the corpse of Ed Nigmer.
You notice some oddities with his body.
His right hand is completely severed from his arm, and his chest is covered in a rash.
Blech. Gross.
There are several other minor wounds and cuts around his body.
What's up, Real Golden Tusk? What's up, Biz? Rat Goliath. Oh, shit.
When you shine a light into his mouth, you notice that he has a false tooth.
That's not that weird. You say, I wonder if Rat Cory is hanging out in this tunnel. That's the least of his problems. Yeah, he's dead. We're critiquing his dental work?
A rat scurries away from you.
This is very unusual because the sewer is filled with dead rats, so a live rat.
You continue down the tunnel and
It's very
eventually
unusual.
reach a ladder that goes to the surface. You climb it and emerge from the manhole cover. You notice something is wrong and look around.
Fake Tooth McGee's. Well, tell me, Oprah, what is it? Oh, God. Oh, no. The city's run by rats. No.
The sun is setting, but there are still plenty of people walking around the streets. There is only one place where this many people could have vanished.
You know, that could be suspicious, or it could be Ramadan, because plenty of people were walking around here in Michigan. We have a place called Hamtramck, and during Ramadan, I don't know exactly why, but I think you can only go out and do stuff at night. So that's when people hang out. So it's just like all the places are open and people are walking around.
You notice a sign that says, Boogie's Bar and Grill.
Boogies! Oh boy. You watch as the rat runs into Boogie's, runs into the bar, and you follow behind it. Inside Boogie's, you see a lot of unusual things. A lot of unusual things. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Ha!
There is a bartender named Mr. B who looks like a giant baby.
That must be Mr. Boogie. Wow, that guy has not aged. Like ever. Like he's never aged. That guy looks like a giant baby.
He is dressed in a clown costume and a top hat.
Nope. We're noping the hell out of clown territory.
Mr. B is sitting on a stool and playing cards with the patrons of the bar.
His toilet is called Mr. B's hole. And it's his mouth and the eyes are like moving like someone's behind it. Come on. Give me a pee to Mr. B's hole. Is there something up with the upload link? Oh, I don't think so. It looks green here, Biz. It looks like there was a little trouble earlier in the stream. Don't kink shame. Exactly, Misha. Hey, you're the one that came in this bar. Everyone knows Mr. Boogie is a big clown. A big baby clown. And if you don't like it, you can leave. Because this is Mr. Boogie's place, not yours. Oh, anime. I don't think so, but you're crossing a lot of lines with that. A clown with a big diaper? You ask Mr. B if he knows anything about the hatted men. It might be the submit page. My wife seems to think it's or Wi-Fi wife. My Wi-Fi, my Wi-Fi. Interesting. Oh, it might be my. I might have to redo my SSL certificates for the submit page. He forgot to go through puberty.
He says, those guys are just here for the money. I don't know what they want with you, but I have a feeling that you will never leave the city alive.
Oh, why would you say that to me, Mr. B?
You ask him, what are the hatted men?
Yeah, what are they, Mr. B? I don't know. You asked.
Why did Cotman call them that?
They're not doing the safety dance. Yeah. Awaken dance.
They are assassins.
Oh.
They kill people for the fun of it and get paid to do so.
Who would do that?
But they always make sure that the victim is connected to the mob, or some rich guy who thinks he's above everybody.
Interesting.
Else.
We can dance if we want to. We can kill your friends of mine. As long as they're connected to the mob or some rich guy. Hey, we wear hats. We wear hats and we stab people in the ass. We wear hats, killing people all the time. Not for fun. Well, some psychopaths in the army kill people for fun, but that's a very small minority. It's the murder dance. It is the murder dance. You notice the patrons begin to sneak out of the bar, and suddenly you are surrounded by hatted men. It's not looking good for you until you notice Rat Cory gnaw off Mr. B's face. Rat Cory motions for you to follow him. And you rush out of the bar through the back door and into the dirty alley. At least they're doing what they love. I guess that's one way to look at it.
Rat Cory leads you to an abandoned building. You notice that the back door is unlocked. You enter the old warehouse and see that it is filled with all sorts of weird and creepy stuff.
Clown suits. Funny hats. Weird balloon animals. What in the world is this place? Whack-a-mole games with actual moles inside, squirty flowers that have acid.
You see a broken down old couch in the back of the room.
Ew, don't sit on that couch.
Suddenly you hear a sound. You look up and see a woman standing over you. She is wearing an old-fashioned maid uniform.
Old-fashioned? Do we have a name in this? We're just a private dick. Ha 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 ha. You rush over to the couch and trigger the couch shotgun. Hidden inside. It narrowly... The old maid narrowly avoids the buckshot. Sewer maids are never out of work. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm always cleaning, but it's never enough and I'll never be cleaning again.
After a moment of silence, she says, I am a ghost.
Woo!
And you are not welcome in my home.
You live in a clown factory?
You can tell because the front of your shirt is covered with blood, and it doesn't belong to me.
The blood spells out. Come on, give me a... Oh, thank you for ruining my
I am
shirt.
a ghost.
You told me before I noticed that's what the blood says. Oh, shit!
You look at the old maid and say, "This is the Riddler's lair."
Oh!
The old maid laughs and says, "You're a fool."
Yeah, riddle me this. You say to the maid, riddle me this. And then you turn on the vacuum cleaner. No, we don't have a vacuum cleaner. You say, riddle me this. And grab... And grab a clown outfit and put it on. This must be the Riddler where he puts incomplete riddles. Yeah, it's riddles in progress. Yeah, this is the riddle test warehouse.
You then pull a clown mask off the wall and pull the strings tight around your head. You hear the old maid laughing again and saying, "It is a riddle you told."
It's a riddle you don't. You say to the maid, I've got a riddle for you. There once was a private dick. He found a missing kid. And then the dick got really sick and made a maid did. Not the worst. Not the best. Riddler's been a detective before. Were you the Riddler the whole time? Whoa, yeah, that would be quite the...
You say
I'm
to
going
the
to say
maid,
that.
"You must be a ghost, because you haven't answered yet." The old maid looks shocked and angry. She starts to walk towards you, but suddenly stops.
The maid stutters and says, you're the Riddler. Call me adult again, bitch. You're about to go in a vat of clown acid. Ah ha ha! Anime was right.
You laugh and say, "Gotcha."
Gotcha.
You quickly start to run away from the maid and get into a clown suit as well.
Another one? Okay, Riddler, you're insane.
You look around and notice that the old maid has disappeared, but there is another clue in her place.
Okay. Do tell.
You pick up a piece of
Clown
paper and
suit
read the
fight!
message in lipstick. You notice that there is no name, but instead there are 2 words written.
Oh, okay. Solved.
The first word is solved.
Okay. Second word. Come on. Second word. Come on, Oprah. You can't give us the first word. Okay.
And the second is case closed.
Case closed. Case closed. Run on word.
You smile and continue running away from the maid. You soon reach a tunnel entrance. As you approach, you see that the door is open.
You run out and are blinded by the light. As your eyes adjust, you notice the maid, the old maid, is standing in front of 100 hatted men, ready to do battle against you. Well, it's 3. Yeah, exactly.
You point the clown gun and shoot the hatted man in the face, causing him to fall. You have won. You are now a Ghostbuster. Good job.
We're mixing a lot of universes here.
You have been given a case number.
Yep, it's all a joke. It's all a riddle. Good job. You killed one guy and that intimidated 99 other people, and it got rid of a ghost. Good job. Next time on the new Ghostbusters. Actually, it's the new Ghostbusters.
You have to track down the hatted man and rescue the kidnapped girl.
There's more hatted men in the city. That means I got more killing to do.
You will need to solve the mystery of the Riddler.
Okay. I need to solve the mystery of myself.
In which, you must save Gotham City and defeat the Joker.
Save Gotham City? What? Why? We can't team up with the Joker? Alright. News story! Did you watch the Extreme Ghostbusters, Jason? Was that the cartoon version? I do remember watching the Fox Kids cartoon version and being like, I like this. This is fun. And my brother had like the toy that was like the 4-story firehouse. And I was like, damn, that's cool. Because it had like all the moving parts. Jason watched the Extreme Ghostbusters. Yeah. The Riddler was a double agent all along. Yeah. Or there's more than one Riddler. All right. Next prompt. I see, Biz, that you have posted a prompt in prompts. So I will take that. Thank you, Biz. And if you want to suggest prompts mid-thing and you don't want them to get lost in the Discord or Twitch chat, you can post them in Discord. You can join the Discord, post them in the Discord, and then I have them easily available because I have Discord up. So, thank you, Biz, for this next prompt. You are Sergeant Decker, a U.S. commando. You've woken up in a strange abandoned school. The walls around you are covered in Korean phrases and on paper garlands. As you rub your head, you hear a metallic clang in the near distance. Ooh.
It's coming from the main hall of this building and it seems to be getting closer. You know what that means. There is no time to waste. You have to get out of here before those things come back for you.
Ooh, I don't like that. Are we calling the Korean people those things? That's not very nice, Sergeant Decker. Or is it demons? Or is it supernatural? It's an abandoned school. Porn is literally the least surprising thing. If an official franchise exists, it almost always has a porn parody. It's mukbang. It's mukbang videos, yeah. We hear the clang of metallic spoon entering giant plate of crab legs. And we're like, oh, we gotta get out of here. Too many mukbangs. Silverware plates, yeah. The Big Lebowski has a porn parody. I forget what it's called though, but I remember watching and go, this is so ridiculous. I think it's just called the Big Lebowski porn parody too. They were like, the Big Lebowski is too good of a name. The Bang Lebowski. They probably tried that. You turn around. That's a good villain though, Misha. You turn around and see Kim Jong-un, a dictator who wants to be your friend. Oh, okay. Yeah. Lull us into a false sense of security with your friendship. And then...
He looks at you with concern, but then he smiles and nods his head towards the door behind him. I'll make sure they don't find us.
Oh!
He grabs hold of a heavy metal door handle which slides open easily.
Well, knowing North Korea, this is all probably heavily orchestrated to make us think that Kim Jong-un is our friend. The Big Dukowski. Was it called the Big Leblowski? It should have been. We're the best friends who ever lived. Guar door handle, yeah. Heavy metal door handle. Kim Jong-un hands you a note. Hands you a hastily scribbled note that says, look up. You look up and see.
Nothing except another metal door. But Kim is still smiling and assures you, just go through there and keep going until you hit an old woman.
Until I reach an old woman or until I hit an old woman in the face with a door? The door swings open. Oh, well.
The door swings open onto a pitch black hallway beyond.
You slowly walk through the darkness until you hit an old woman right in the face. I'm walking through the hallway like this. Get ready, old woman. You're gonna be hit. Use the ceiling door. Yeah, very strange. Oh, there's a metal door up there too. I don't know how I'm gonna be walking through there and defying gravity.
She starts screaming and runs away into the shadows.
Ah!
Oh shit. Kim shouts as he tries to catch her, but she gets away. You feel a sudden rush of air as something comes hurtling down the hall after them.
Kim's English is not too good, so he's just like, I meant until you reach the old woman. Why would you hit an old woman in the face? Why would I give you that kind of direction? And we go, hey, we just did what you literally said, so. North Korean to English is hard to translate, I guess. Yeah, I think so. You follow. You run away. But curious, you look back to see what is chasing you, and you can't believe your eyes. It is what's it gonna be? A monster? Oh god! Oh my god! Oh, ew!
A giant eyeball.
Yucky! Ugh, gross!
Your heart sinks as you realize you are trapped in a room with one of those creepy things. What do you do? What should you do?
What should I do?
This is the first mission of Operation Eyeball.
Well, just instinctively, I want to poke its eye out. But, I mean, I guess I don't know it's evil. It's just an eyeball. What the fuck could it do? Oh no, anime. Kim Jong-un brings in a tank that shoots poop instead of explosives. This gives the giant eyeball. What is that? What's that called when you get poop in your eyes? It's like red eye or stink eye. Hold on. Stink eye. Stinky eye. Poop in eye. Pink eye. Why was that so hard for me to... Stinky poop eye. Poop eye eye massage. Kim Jong-un brings in a tank that shoots out poop instead of explosives. This gives the giant eyeball pink eye. And gives you enough time to get away. Load the high excretive round, yeah. Load the fiber one!
SUT Decker, you have been promoted to Major General Decker.
Hell yeah!
You will now lead a team of American commandos to rescue Kim Jong-un from the clutches of evil.
Ah, yeah. Kim Jong-un is in the clutches of evil. He's not the evil.
Will you succeed?
Kim Jong-un tells you everything he knows about the giant eyeballs and their plot to take over the world. You ask, how much of a threat are giant eyeballs really? Is it the same evil eyeball from Lord of the Rings? Yeah. They're all Saurons. It's a race of Saurons. Just his eyes, though.
Well, Kim says with a smile, they're not all that bad. They love children and they never eat people.
Okay.
Just giant eyeballs. But they are very powerful and they can control humans.
Well, start with that. Don't tell me about the things they do good. They can control humans. That's bad. They're very powerful. Again, questionable. But they seem to be easily escapable if you have enough poop. Hang on a second. We all have two eyeballs, yeah. Oh, we're all susceptible. How much? Yeah, good question, Misha. That can be a bad thing. You have the perfect plan to defeat the eyeballs. You just need to team up with the sewer people. We can't have two sewer stories. You have the perfect plan to defeat the eyeballs. All you need is... ... Okay, this is a lot of things.
1. A team of US commandos.
Okay, 1, a team of US commandos. That's pretty hard to get.
2. Some weapons.
Also hard to get.
3. An army.
Really makes the team of commandos seem redundant.
4. Tanks.
Really makes the weapons seem redundant.
5. A giant robot.
Really makes everything before it seem redundant.
6. An old lady.
Seems horribly useless.
7. A bunch of balloons.
Again, even more useless. Are we just like rattling off the dome a bunch of things? We're just doing like a stream of conscious brainstorming list. Oh god. And then number 8.
Some other stuff.
Thank you for being so specific with everything else and being like some other stuff. Don't worry, it's not important. I'll go and buy it, but I just need
Which items will you buy?
Oh god.
Okay, I'll start with some tanks. You order the most advanced tanks in the American arsenal. Next you want some weapons.
Just some weapons. It doesn't matter what kind. Butter knife, spoon, spork maybe.
You decide to buy some guns and ammo because you figure if you have any chance of winning against these things, you need to be prepared.
Yes.
Then you need an army. You think hard and choose 3 of your best soldiers.
Okay, well then we're not using the full army. I question why you need an old lady and balloons. Same here, anime. How did you know eyeballs have a crippling phobia of balloons? When you know, you know.
But you also need to make sure they have the latest equipment, so you order them some new uniforms and gear.
This just sounds like a shopping list. Like you need to solve this problem, and so you're really taking advantage of the situation to just overspend.
Now you just need to get Kim Jong-un out of this place and safely away from the eyeballs.
Listen, are you saving the day from the eyeballs? Because this is I know exactly how to do it, and I need all of these things. It is time. Today you make your stand against the giant eyeball army. You go to the giant eyeball capital city called that's great! The giant eyeball capital city is called
Eye of the Storm and prepare for battle.
Oh, that's so good.
You send in your troops and the battle begins.
Yes.
You use your new tanks to shoot down the giant eyeballs one by one.
We all know what those tanks are shooting.
Soon the city is free of the giant eyeballs.
Wow, it really seems like we just needed the tanks and none of the other things were really important. We just needed the tanks and the tank operators, and you never even touched the balloons. The old lady hasn't even made her way over here yet. That was easy, yeah. You think the battle is won and prematurely celebrate. But then you notice all the goop from the dead eyeballs is heading for the center of the city to form a monstrously tall, humongous eyeball, humongous enemy eyeball. Humongous. Humongous. Why do we care about Kim so much? That's a great question, Misha. I don't know. I guess we sensed a bond with him immediately because there's no other reason. He's just a fat little scared boy.
You know you must act fast. You call in your troops and give the order to attack the giant eyeball.
We already did. No, I mean the giant eyeball. There's an even bigger eyeball. They go, this day is bullshit. Oh!
The soldiers move quickly and throw themselves at the giant eyeball and begin slicing off its limbs.
Its limbs? It's a giant eyeball. It's one thing. You're just doing cataract surgery for it. But the soldiers are no match for such a massive eyeball. The tanks are also highly ineffective. Time to bring in the big guns. You tie a bunch of old balloon you tie a bunch of balloons to the old lady and send her right into the iris of the giant eyeball, of the massive monster eyeball. An eyeball with hands and feet. Yeah. I feel like those are just like doll parts that stitched on so we would waste our... Oh, here we go. It's like a Pokemon.
Go, old lady.
Go,
You shout
old
as
lady!
You watch her disappear inside the eyeball. There is a flash of light and the giant eyeball goes up in a ball of fire.
Is this my grandkids? And she's just playing a slot machine inside the giant eyeball. And you're like, yes, go, old lady. Old lady it up.
You
Bingo!
cheer and jump up and down as you see the smoke from the burning eyeball rise into the sky.
The old lady slowly descends from the giant eyeball. And when she lands on the ground, she yells, bingo! Everyone laughs. I hope we get a medal for this. Yeah, someone better recognize.
You are elated that you have saved the day and Kim Jong-un is safe.
Yeah!
You are the hero of the hour.
Of the hour? Are you fucking kidding me? I saved the city from a giant killer eyeball.
But then the old lady turns around and says, I am not done yet.
You notice the old lady grab a bucket of quarters and rush into the nearest casino to play the slot machines. That old lady is so old. Oh, whoa, whoa.
She wins every game and continues to win as she makes her way to the roulette table.
All right. Okay.
Roulette, she cries and begins spinning the wheel. You have to stop her.
The real enemy of this story? Horrible gambling problems. She's gonna blow it all.
You cry. How? Call security. You yell to the guards, but they are too busy playing blackjack. No time.
Oh
you
my
say.
god. We gotta stop this lady from losing her inheritance all on one.
You have to do
bet.
something.
The old woman puts out every casino out of business within 48 hours. You rush to the roulette table. But you are too late. The old lady has put all of her money on black. You watch in terror as the roulette wheel spins. And lands on come on, coin flip. Whoa! Now we've got a gambling problem.
Black.
It lands on black. This old lady is right. She got
You
it
hear
all.
the crowd gasp, and then the old lady screams, "It's my lucky day."
Double or nothing, and we go, no, no.
And she runs out of the casino with a huge smile on her face. You turn to the guards and ask, "What happened?"
I think we all know what happened. We just saw everything.
"We don't know," they answer. You look back at the door and see a bunch of coins rolling across the floor. Did she win or lose?
Misha's got it. She ran right back into the go to the slot machines.
Lose.
You look over and notice that the old woman has run right back into the casino and lost it all on the slot. You shake your head in disappointment. Disappointed! This has been a PSA against gambling. If you or your loved one has a gambling problem, seek help. Don't lose it all like this old
You
bitch.
walk out of the casino and begin to wonder what you should do next. Kim Jong-un comes up to you and asks, "Hey, Uncle Willie, how did the battle go?"
Good. That we won the day. And hey, can you not call me Uncle Billy? My name's Sergeant Decker. Sergeant Major General Decker, I think, right? We've been promoted. Next time on Decker and Kim Jong-un. The eyeball battle wasn't on the news, so Kim didn't know what happened. Yeah, where was he? The buffet?
"Where are we going, Uncle Willie?"
Once you have a name
Kim
like
asks.
Uncle Willie, that name sticks, whether you want it to or not.
"To meet the President of America," you respond.
Oh yeah, maybe we will get a medal.
"Cool," Kim
Cool.
says. You and Kim arrive at the White House and you are greeted by the president.
Maybe this was his plan all along, is to be like a hero just to get to meet the president, and then begins the takeover. I think we could start a new story. Let's do let me name this one. Kim Jong-un and the giant eyeball. All right, new story time. No, he is not, Misha. Yeah, I imagine everything is soured again. Can I get a suggestion of a character in a situation or a character with a unique job? Anime, you're right on it. You are Trevor, a guy who's determined to get married before the month is over. Sounds like a trip to Vegas is in store for Trevor. Trevor needs health insurance, and he's got to find it fast. Or else this tumor is going to destroy his life, literally.
You're not looking for love, but you want to find your soulmate and have kids with her as soon as possible.
Oh, that's more desperate
Your friends
than
all say that it's impossible, but they don't know what you've been through. Or how hard you've worked at finding someone special in this city of sin.
Vegas, baby! Again! In the city of sin. I guess every major city could be considered a city of sin. But that's only because more people, more sinning. It's just as simple as that. He already lives in Vegas, yeah. You stroll up and down the Vegas Strip looking for the one.
Every time you walk by one of those cheesy stage shows where some pretty girl dances around on top of a pole, you stop and look at them longingly.
Oh no!
The strippers have their own little world, and if you can just get past the fact that these girls are sex workers, then maybe there's something about.
What? What did you just say? What? Oh my god, we're crazy.
Them that would catch your eye. Maybe they'd be able to give you a better life than the one you've got now. But every time you see one of them you feel like an idiot for thinking about it, so instead you go back home and watch porn on your computer.
This guy is a dangerous incel, I feel like. You reach in your pocket and pull out a wedding ring that belonged to a murderous German baron. You hope to one day give this to the woman who will spend the rest of her life with you. How does she get on top of the pole? Yeah, that's a great question. That's just more impressive. That's like a circus stunt. Less sexy and more physically impressive.
Then you'll finally have everything he didn't want you to have.
Oh,
a family, a house, and a future. All you need is a way to get into his castle without getting killed or captured.
Oh, it sounds like there's a odd routine choice. She's talented, yeah. You head to the castle casino and hotel. And go to the penthouse suite to talk privately with him. You open the door, and there he is, sitting behind a mountain of cocaine and edible underwear. A very weird king.
He looks at you and says, well, I see my plans were successful.
Say hello to my little edible G-string.
Yes, you say. I'm here to ask for your help.
Okay.
He laughs and asks, Are you sure you want to marry me?
You nod and hand him a wig and lipstick. Green card wedding? Oh!
Okay then, he says. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, you think The Godfather would be a different movie if The Godfather was asked, hey, will you put on this wig and lipstick and marry me so I'm not alone forever? Would he have to oblige? It's the day of his daughter's wedding. You got to do anything you ask me. So I guess I'm going to marry a man, dress up like a woman, and spend the rest of my life with him. Man, I wish I could have just killed the guy.
You put the ring on his finger and make him promise to keep it safe. After the ceremony, you tell everyone that you're off to Europe to visit your aunt who lives near Vienna.
But we all know what you're actually doing. It's time to consummate this marriage. But you know what you'll really be doing. You are going to honeymoon and look for kangaroos in Austria. Is Trevor secretly into guys? Well, I don't think it's so secret anymore. And I think he was so desperate that he just was like, you know what? I'm going to date this guy. This rich guy who has cocaine and a weird pile of edible underpants.
A dungeon deep beneath the old castle.
Oh, okay.
There you will have sex with your bride-to-be, impregnate her, and become the new Baron von Hausen.
Okay. We're going to be having sex for a long time to get this guy pregnant.
It's a good plan, but you never imagined that it might take so long to implement.
It's a good plan. What's up, Rustbox? You came in at a very odd time. We're married to a very rich owner of the Castle Casino. Keep trying, boys. Yep. If she looks like a woman, the baby's just gotta come out soon enough, right? Eventually, maybe Trevor is a girl's name. It says he's a guy, though. We implement you long time. Eventually, you seek the help of a medical professional with you tell the doctor that you have been trying for months now, and nothing you do seems to result in a positive pregnancy test. The doctor gives you a stone. The doctor looks at you both and gives you a stone cold look before asking, have you considered adoption? Because that's the only way that's really going to work.
No, you exclaim.
Damn. No, and that's it.
Well then, he says. Maybe you should talk to your wife about it.
The only way to become a baron is to marry a guy? You know? I'm not a baron, so I guess, it's plausible.
You leave the office feeling defeated and confused.
Oh.
You try to cheer yourself up by watching some porn on your computer.
Okay, this is gonna help. You notice And the porn is called You Watch Your Favorite Porn. That is titled, oh boy, this is dangerous, Real Golden Tusk. Yeah.
Brunette bride gets her ass fucked by a big black cock and suddenly you hear a voice from behind you.
Oh!
Trevor. You turn around and see a gorgeous blonde woman standing there.
Yeah! Yes! Whatever you're going to ask, yes, I want it. Yes! Hooters and the Blowfish. Yeah.
You turn around and see a gorgeous blonde woman standing there. She has huge tits, long legs, and she's wearing a black leather corset that barely contains her ample bosom.
That's Tony's favorite movie.
What are you doing here, you ask. She smiles and says, I came to see my husband.
You notice she walks up to your wife and kisses him. You are shocked to learn that your wife is already married to this woman. Second favorite. Oh, yeah. His favorite movie is Sister Act 2. And his favorite porn movie is Sister Act 2. Same movie, not the porn parody version. Just Sister Act 2.
You grab her and say, who are you? She laughs and says, my name is Mistress Tanya. I am your new maid of honor.
Okay. You're my maid of honor? We already got married, though. How are you married?
Mistress Tanya takes your hand and leads you into the bedroom.
Oh. You get Mistress Tanya pregnant. With triplets. Birthing maid. Yeah, weird. Vegas is so weird.
A few weeks later, you are in your office when you get a phone call.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, yeah. Except for these kids. These kids are going to grow up and leave Vegas. So, actually, no.
Hello, you say.
Unless it results in pregnancy. And then
Hey Trevor,
those
says
things are
your
going to
boss.
leave Vegas.
How's things? Oh fine, you say.
Oh, fine. Yeah, Trevor goes back into work on Monday and they go, how was your weekend? Oh, didn't do much. Got married to the owner of a casino who was actually married, and then I got his actual wife pregnant and had triplets. All in the course of 1 weekend. How crazy. And your boss was like, oh, I mowed my grass. And you're like, can I get back to work? And your boss was like, yeah, sorry for bothering you.
Just finishing up a report.
Uh-oh,
I
office
was
space
wondering
here.
if you could come in on Monday. I have some stuff to discuss with you.
Today is Monday.
Sure, you say. Is it about my raise?
Yeah, is it? Tell me. Oh, it's about a raise. Oh.
Yeah, he says. I want to give you a 10% raise.
Fuck yeah!
Great, you say. I'll be there at 9 a.m.
Woo! 10% raise!
Your boss hangs up and you think about how much money you're going to make once you get promoted.
Yeah, I'm gonna make $11. Woo! Also, why do I have to come in early on Monday? Can't I just get the promotion? Why are my hours changing? I guess that's just what. But I'm an unpaid intern. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess you get 10% more free coffee that we already provide for you. Good luck. 10% of 0 is still 0. And you go, you said that last year. You eagerly walk into the office Monday morning. And notice everyone has planned a surprise party for you. Everyone in the office has planned a surprise party. Aww. I would arrange a revolutionary union with the peers. Yes, there we go. Write a manifesto and overturn capitalists. Hell
Hey
yeah.
guys, you say. What's going on? We all decided to throw you a welcome back party, they say. Oh wow, you say. That's very nice of you guys.
During the party, you manage to convince a considerable amount of your coworkers to form a union. To form our workers' union. Here we go. Union time. Get ready.
You use the union to negotiate better pay and benefits for everyone in the company.
For everyone.
As the years pass, you continue to expand your business and eventually buy out your competitors.
Yeah, look at that. Huh? Unions don't work, do they, huh? Unions ruin companies and profits, huh? Well,
you build an empire that spans across several states.
Your business is strip clubs. It might be. You eventually rise to the number one. You eventually rise. What am I trying to say here? You eventually have the biggest franchise of it's going to say a restaurant like McDonald's. Yeah, fast food.
A popular fast food chain in the country. You decide to retire and sell the company to your children. You live happily ever after.
Okay.
Ding dong. Ding dong.
Ding dong yo. Ding dong, man. Ding dong, the witch is dead, yeah.
Your eyes snap open as you realize someone is knocking on your door. You sit bolt upright in bed and look around the room.
You sit bolts? Is that like we sit up? We sit bolts? So we sit up and then bolt out of the bed at the same time? But we're still in bed?
Damn it, you say aloud. You stand up and pull on your pants.
You answer the door and are scared at what you see in front of you. Scary. Scary midnight visitor, who are you? Oh.
Standing there is a beautiful blonde woman dressed in a red latex catsuit. Her hair is platinum blonde, her skin is pale white, and she has piercing blue eyes. She looks at you and says, "Good morning."
Behind her is a lawyer that bumbles into your home. The blonde woman explains that everything you own is now hers. Ha ha!
Wait a minute, you say. What the hell is going on? How did I end up in this crazy place? The woman smiles and says, "You got caught cheating on your wife."
Bumbles the lawyer? Yeah. I'm Bumbles, and I exclusively deal in divorce cases. You say, "Who knew Amazon delivers cocaine?"
You are led away in handcuffs to a van where you meet your wife.
Okay. Whoa, creepy.
"I'm sorry, baby," you say. "I never meant to hurt you."
I never meant to hurt
She
you.
looks at you sadly and says, "You can't be serious."
She looks down and notices your pants are stuffed with cocaine and edible underpants. She's like, "I'm so embarrassed."
She screams and runs outside to the street.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You quickly follow her and see her being beaten by a mob of angry women.
Whoa!
"Stop," you scream. "Leave her alone."
Should have just stayed single? Yeah, I guess.
They ignore you and begin beating your wife mercilessly.
Also, my wife is a man. The owner of the Castle Casino on the Strip. This enrages you. And you begin, and you break your cuffs and transform into ... Transform. It's going to be werewolf again. Come on, anything other than werewolf. A giant monster.
A giant monster.
I would rather have just said werewolf.
You tear through the crowd and kill them all. You then go to your wife, who is crying and hugging a young girl. "Please don't cry," you say to her.
She looks up and notices your monstrous new form. Oh no!
You look down at her and say, "It's time for your punishment."
Oh!
You grab her and throw her over your shoulder. "No," she screams.
No!
"I didn't do anything wrong."
But we already were a giant monster. Oh, creepy biz. What is this? Are those straws? Are they drinking that woman? Eee. That is really scary. I'm kind of spooked out by that. What is that from, Biz? That's cool art. Yeah, yeah. You take her back to your lair of stagnant cocaine and stale edible panties. It's from Uzumaki Junji Ito book. You've mentioned Junji Ito before, so I really gotta check that out.
You dump her onto the floor and strip off your clothes. Don't, she screams. I'm not like those other women. You laugh and say, then you won't mind me putting you in chastity.
I don't think a guy who has that many edible underpants is into chastity, but what do I know? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe edible underpants is kind of like a chastity belt. Bring out the chastity belt. It's just like 8 Twizzlers crocheted into underpants. More like a kink. Yeah. You clap your hands. And a bunch of hooded figures begin dancing. That's it. They just begin dancing. He eats them for nutrition. Yeah. That's all he eats is edible underpants. He's like, he invested hard into edible underpants when he first heard about them. And then when they crashed, no one bought any of them. He's just stuck with $180,000 of edible underpants.
Wait, she screams. What are you doing?
Oh.
Chastity, you say. It's the only way to keep you from cheating.
Although she accused us of cheating. So, I don't really get it.
I promise I won't cheat anymore, she says.
But we will! And that's why you walk up to her and place the chastity belt on yourself. You apologize and admit to your wife that you cheated and that you must never be permitted to have sex ever again. Revenge cheating, baby. That is also a possibility. She cheated when she heard that we cheated, and we don't like that, which is just very hypocritical, but very true. It often happens where it's just like, I cheated on you too. And when they go, now I'm really mad. It's like, what? No. What?
Okay,
you can't turn this around. You did the bad thing first.
I understand. I'll forgive you.
Oh my God.
You feel the chastity belt tighten around your cock and balls.
Woohoo!
There, she says. Now we can be together forever.
Next time on Lovin' La Vida Vegas. She cheats on you instantly, possibly, but yeah, she didn't ask for to be locked up in some weird sex cult dungeon room.
You wake up in bed next to a gorgeous woman.
Hey, see? But we have the chastity belt on. We can't cheat.
You smile and say, good morning. She looks at you and says, I'm glad you finally woke up. We have a lot to talk about.
That would be great if there was a movie where a guy had a chastity belt, but he constantly was sleeping with other women, but he couldn't have sex. but he was always having other women over and just getting caught all the time. But he's like, I couldn't have said sex. The belt, the belt. All right, I think we're ready for a new story. All you need for a new story, you can put it in chat or you can put it in the Discord. All I need is a name and a situation or a weird character or a weird occupation. Or it doesn't have to be weird. It could just be something you want to see. But I will say, give a first name and a last name if you're given a name. Or a really unique name. I mean, you don't have to. Clearly, I haven't been obeying that, but it just makes the story better. Maybe. Not all the time, I guess. I guess there are no rules. All I need is the two things to get started. You are Bongo the Clown and you have a phobia of clowns. I think I can combine those. Since we already did a clown story, I'm going to do... You are Gilly Payne. I'm going to combine the two. A terrible news anchor. Tonight, you are covering a breaking news story about Bongo the Clown. But you have a phobia of clowns. Oh, I like that, Rustbox. I'll save that for next. I'm writing that down. I'm throwing that right into prompts here.
I am so scared, you
So
say
scared.
in your squeaky voice. Scared of what he might do to me. You look at him with big eyes and shake as if something is chasing you.
It's a picture of the clown and of a short video that we have. It's how are you scared of this? I know a person who has a phobia of clowns, and it's just like there's no getting over it. If you have a phobia, it's like something deep-seated within you. It's like hoarders. Like there's some like trauma that's associated with your phobia or your illness, and like you can't just get over it. What I'm saying is you can't just be exposed to it and expect to get over it. Yeah. You're just like literally torturing the person. So all the times that happened on Maury, there was a woman who was like afraid of cotton, and so Maury makes a man in a giant like cotton suit that already looks way terrifying. Like a cotton suit doesn't exist with a cotton mask. That was just terrifying. And he makes her chase her around the studio. I'm like, Maury, you just tortured that woman, and you're not helping her at all. Then there was another one who was afraid of pickles. I think it was the same episode. And he just brings out a jar of pickles and starts throwing them at her. It's like, you asshole, Maury. You're just trying to do the ratings. You turn to your co-anchor and say, and whisper, because this is a whisper statement. I'm so scared that I pissed my pants. I hope I don't poop too. And then you do. I peed and poop. I'm so scared of clowns. That sounds like a previous story about a man who had a phobia of bagpipes. Exactly, yeah. The good thing is you're not likely to bump into many clowns in your lifetime. Yeah.
It's not much, just a small stream down your leg. But it makes the whole studio audience laugh.
Oh no!
Your co-anchor looks over at you and smiles. He reaches out his hand to help pull up your skirt.
I guess we could be a woman. And also, it's just like, if it's a small stream, but it's still going throughout the under the desk, we have like one of those fancy new glass news desks that's kind of like semi-transparent, but everyone could see. Everyone sees. You slap his hand away. And notice your producer is counting down, is motioning that the news that you are live. You quickly regain your composure and get right into tonight's story about Bongo the Clown. Get HR. I imagine that has to happen in so many news studios that they're just like, and even after Me Too, I imagine that still just happens all the time. They're like, sorry, we need people. He's really good at reading the news.
The first thing you see when you open your broadcast is this huge picture of Bongo on your screen. His face is scary and he has big teeth like a shark.
Why?
He is laughing at you from behind his mask.
Oh my god! You are terrified and wondering if you are seeing things. Bongo the Clown is right there in the studio audience. I guess the news doesn't have a studio audience. Maybe some news stations do. Probably not, actually. Bongo the Clown is sitting right there in the audience. Is right there in the studio. Behind the camera. You point and scream.
There.
Okay, so this news station does have an audience.
The audience is shocked by your outburst.
I guess the audience could
They
be the
gasp
other
and
people
look
that work on
around
it.
at each other as they realize what you mean. A few people even cover their mouths. Some women start crying.
Bongo the Clown starts vomiting handkerchiefs. They are almost never ending. And they are choking the producers. Hey, what's up, Seven Sage? The clown, I guess, not you. Okay.
One of them tries to call security, but the vomit keeps coming and covers everything.
Yuck. Vomit covered handkerchiefs.
You are panicking now. Get me out of here. Somebody get me out of here. You grab onto your producer for dear life.
Bongo the Clown drops everything and walks over to you and says, "Why so serious? I'm Bongo the Clown." I'm available for birthday parties, anniversaries.
Then he takes off his mask. You scream and fall back against the wall.
Whoa!
It's Bongo the Clown, all grown up and looking very sexy in his tuxedo. He puts his arms around you and kisses you full on the mouth.
All right. Bongo has turned from evil clown. This is a full mask situation. This is Jim Carrey at the mask. We're Cameron Diaz to Bongo's weird clown essence. AI's getting horny again. Yep. This interview is going great. The producer of the news show tells the cameraman to stay on you and keep shooting. This will be the highest ratings this news show has ever gotten.
As Bongo the clown begins making love to you, the director yells out, "Cut."
Why is it so horny? Man, we were doing so fine without, I don't know. I guess it was getting kind of sexual for the previous stories, but not this sexual.
Then the guy who was holding the handkerchiefs chokes on one and vomits all over Bongo the clown.
Ew, why would he put them in his mouth? This begins to melt away Bongo's skin. You notice that Bongo the clown is actually a balloon monster. We carry on making out, yeah, trying to reproduce the trick, yeah.
When he gets angry or sad, his skin pops and tears begin to appear.
Whoa!
As Bongo the clown continues kissing you, your co-anchor points at you and screams, "She's gone crazy."
You nod and start to kiss, and you nod and lean in for a kiss, for another kiss with Bongo. But this time with teeth. The teethiest kiss you're ever gonna get, Balloonenstein.
When Bongo the clown's lips touch yours, you feel an electric shock run through your body.
Static electricity.
You hear a loud pop and then you wake up screaming.
Oh my god, that's so great!
Your name is Gilly Payne.
Yep.
You are a terrible news anchor. LOL. That was hilarious. Glad
Thanks.
you liked it.
Thank you, Seth.
Seth. After reading Seth's story, I laughed until I cried.
Seth Green. Next time on I Fell in Love with a Killer Clown. I love when the AI invents comments and notes. It knows. It seems to know when the story has reached its arc. It waits for that moment.
After reading Seth's story, I laughed until I cried.
All right, thanks for reading that again.
Will Gilly find her way out of the rabbit hole? Will Bongo the clown ever get his act together?
Oh,
Stay tuned for more.
why did we think a crazy killer clown is going to get his act together?
Hope you enjoyed the story. If you want to read more stories like this one, please vote.
Hey, what's up, Cory?
Hey there.
Hello. We just finished the killer clown story where I guess we fell in love with the clown, even though he was killing people at the news station. We're just a really bad news anchor. All right, let me switch over here.
Coming to you live from the bed of the monster. I've seduced him.
Yeah. Let's see here. Switching over. Switched. Oh, there we go. Oh, and then let's do this. There we go. Whew. How are you doing, Cory? Happy Monday.
Oh, happy Monday. Started my new position today.
Hey!
And was 2 hours late for my first shift.
Oh, no. Why? Traffic or?
A miscommunication.
Yeah. You work earlier now, or?
Yeah, I was supposed to be 9 to 6. And I showed up at 11, and I'm like, hey, what's going on?
Well.
I heard I was late.
Yeah. Nothing happens on your first day of a new position. They just like, here's what your new responsibility is going to be.
Watch this person work for a little while.
Yeah.
But anyway, new stories.
Yeah. Let's get into this. I'm working on... Oh, let me name this story. I fell in love with the killer clown. Yeah, I like that. That works as a title for this story. I am working on animations for the Jingles, so I have been learning Blender, and I made a short one, but as a test animation. So promising results.
I loved it.
Expect those soon. And I might even make them Halloween themed. Actually, I don't want to box myself into a corner and then have to make new ones. But maybe I'll put a layer that's Halloween themed over it, and then I can just turn it off.
Put on a single prop of costume, like I found a really big necklace.
Yeah.
Or a hat with a brim.
Yeah. Let's get into some stories, though, starting with... Get ready for Story 1. Woo!
What was it? Cyber robot Rat Cory? Officer Rat Cory?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
Did he
happened.
make an appearance?
Rat Cory made an appearance earlier, yeah. And he was helping us through, he found like a cult of weird hooded, hatted men. But not men who wear hats. It's just hatted men.
We're just a group of men that like to hang out and wear hats.
Our first story of the night is by Steven Spielblood. Thank you, Steven Spielblood.
Oh my goodness. A pile of gasoline-soaked clothing.
Oh, well, yeah, we got an ace up our sleeve right out the gate. You are George Lucas, creator of Star Wars and science experiment gone wrong. When you sold Star Wars to Disney, you trusted that they would be good stewards of the franchise. Then, The Last Jedi happened. Filled with rage, you seek out Rian Johnson so you could absorb him into your body along with everyone else responsible. Even the mouse himself. Oh my god. Great job, Steven Spielblood.
You
That is
have one job.
fantastic.
Make sure no more bad movies happen in this universe ever again.
Wow.
But when he refuses, what do?
Oh!
Why, you stuff his
Whoa!
mouth full of cum,
No!
and then force feed it down his throat. Until he chokes on all that hot sticky seed.
Hi! We had such an
Oprah,
amazing
what?
prompt, and it immediately gets horny. What? Maybe engorge is just such a sexual word that it's just like,
Yeah.
that's like one of those trigger words. Sexual after one line, wow. Hey.
We hate fucked Rian Johnson. This is terrible.
Why would he sit there and take this? I guess
He's a little man. That's what you say to him.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm meeting Engorge Lucas. The AI is lonely. Why not Clum? Hey, if it was a clown, it would be Clum. Woo. I gotta take a drink of water.
Is George Lucas a clown?
Mm,
Potentially.
maybe. I mean, he doesn't look like any human I've ever seen. You notice, in the corner of Ryan Johnson's trailer is a pile of Cory from AiPD's clothes that are covered in gasoline. Yep.
Perfect
Your anger
opportunity.
flares as you remember how she helped him escape after shooting her in the face with a gun filled with holy water.
Again,
She
Cory
was
girl.
supposed to die but somehow survived. Maybe some kind of miracle. Or maybe just because she has an angel watching over her.
I still don't know if I can think of one female named Cory.
Yeah. I haven't encountered it yet.
Yeah, I don't get why it's so... There must be like a Fur Affinity long arc of stories all about a female horse named Cory or something. I don't know. That it must be really skewing the algorithm towards Cory being female.
Oh.
You need to stop leaving your clothes everywhere, Cory. Yeah, come on. This is ridiculous. All over the universe.
Submit to the art Discord channel and let's see, horse Cory.
Yeah, please give us your best horse Cory drawings.
I'll make that if we play Gartic Phone again. I'll make that the horse Cory one of the
Hell
draws.
yeah. Hell yeah. Cory Amos? Okay. Let's see, wait a second. Tori Amos. You almost had me. I was tricked into thinking that was a Cory. Wait, what was that?
There are quite a few Tories.
Somebody clip it. Yeah.
At work.
Yeah, lots of Tories.
And I, of course, I'm like a dog. I just hear the RY sound, and I'm like, what? Not me.
Yes. I have
constantly.
I have the same effect for people named Casey. Because that Jason and Casey, that A sound is exactly the fucking same. And if you can't really hear that, A is the one thing that really pierces the crowd. And you go, what did you say? And they go, what the fuck are you talking about? I said Casey. So you both look stupid. It's like, come on. It sounds a little bit alike. And then everyone likes to grill you like, no, those are far different. I mean, but when you can't hear, really.
The same, there's as much emphasis on the same syllables in both names.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, the first one is louder. Kind of get used to that.
You listen to Ryan Johnson beg for another chance. You are highly skeptical.
Gasoline's so close, Ryan.
But you are intrigued to see if he can right his wrong. While chained up in a dungeon in your house, you force Ryan Johnson to completely rewrite The Last Jedi to your satisfaction. Very Misery vibes up in here, if you've ever seen that.
Oh, Kathy Bates.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
It's a good movie. It's good. It's good to rewatch too on a yearly basis because that shit is spooky. She plays it very well.
He will never get away with anything like that again.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it out of this house alive. Oh,
Rian Johnson's hands tremble uncontrollably as he reads the words that appear on the screen before him. I am sorry, he whispers as he rewrites the last scene of The Last Jedi where Rey and Finn were about to kiss.
and now they do full anal. Yeah. I've rewrote the movie.
That was the problem that I had with it, was that they didn't kiss.
Yeah.
Put more kissing in it. Pull on his like choke chain.
More sexual dresses, more innuendo, but never actually do anything. I read the book. Movie worth it? Yes, highly recommend Rustbox. Movie is very worth it. Kathy Bates kills it. What's his face? I can't remember his name, but he was in Casino. That guy does very well as well. Finn did get friend zoned in those movies. Well, it's odd because I guess he subverted your expectation and introduced the other lady, but she was unbearable. Rose, it was just like save the animals, almost kills him trying to save him. Doesn't really make any sense.
Crazy film. James Caan.
James Caan, yes, very good.
Yeah, great actor. Can never remember his name.
Yeah, never for the life of me.
Instead, they embrace each other lovingly as the credits roll. There, you say. That's
Okay.
better.
Okay, George is gonna break out the sledgehammer for this one. He's like, you changed, you rewrote it verbatim except for one line.
The new version of The Last Jedi begins to play. It starts off exactly the same way.
George shakes with rage. I feel sorry for the actress that played Rose in The Last Jedi. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't her fault she was in a shitty movie. But it was just like, yeah. I mean, people, when they're angry, place the blame on just everyone involved in the process. It's like, I didn't write the script. I didn't, like... I played it to the best of my abilities, what was given to me. You think I have any influence over Star Wars? Yeah.
Engorge shakes with rage and pulls the sledgehammer from beneath the bed.
Yeah.
And swings it at Ryan's ankle, shattering it.
You know you deserve this. You fucking deserve this. Some actors are terrible, though. Yes. But in that case, I don't believe any of the actors were to blame. Ryan subverts your expectations in the following ways. Oh, that's going to happen. Oh, that's definitely going to happen after he hobbles us.
You know you fucking deserve this.
I think
Right
we all
can.
can. Yeah.
You scream. Rian Johnson is terrified, but you are too angry to care. You grab him by the neck and lift him off his feet, choking him with your thick fingers around his windpipe.
Wow.
Good job, Oprah.
Yeah.
Nice detail. Engorge Lucas has thick fingers.
You throw Ryan to the ground and tell him to try again. Rian Johnson tries to subvert your expectations in the following ways. Please give a list. If it doesn't give me a 1, 2, 3 list. Oh, wait.
He changes Rey's name to Jenny.
Oh!
He makes Finn not kill Kylo Ren.
Oh!
He gives Snoke a human form.
That wasn't his human form? He wasn't human?
You don't care. You will accept nothing less than the original ending.
Wait, what?
What?
We like the original ending? Then what do you want, George Lucas? You didn't have a cantina scene. There was no 20-minute dance sequence. There was no monster that steps in the poopy. And we're like, George, what? Oh yeah, George made the prequels. We gotta cater to what George wants. Rian Johnson redeemed his career by making Knives Out. I have not heard anything about Knives Out. It sounds remotely familiar. It was a well done
see it because it's like a mystery film, isn't it?
There wasn't any jizz in the film. Well, thank you, Biz. Spoilers! Damn it, Biz. You ruined the movie for me.
You can feel Ryan's idiocy begin to poison your mind. Suddenly, you can't remember what you really want.
Yeah. I just don't know what it feels like to be happy anymore. And George Lucas, if you don't kill me, I could try to write something maybe you'd like. Oh yeah. And I don't think it involves Star Wars. Yeah. What does it involve? It's about a lost little boy. Okay.
What you need. You let go of Rian Johnson's neck and drag him back to his trailer.
We love grabbing this guy by the neck.
You push him inside and lock the door behind him.
Oh my god!
Then you turn on the gas.
We have a limited amount of time here, so you better fucking say something that I'm gonna like. Gas, yeah. But we're in here too, so we're trying to kill ourselves along with Rian Johnson.
You begin to hold your large engorged lungs full of fresh air. We will outlast you.
You tell Rian Johnson to pitch you a movie quickly before you both die from the gas. Rian Johnson rattles off the following movie pitches.
This is the fatal elevator pitch.
Yeah. A crazy director throws a guy in a trailer and turns the gas on. All right, that's one.
A tale of two brothers who team up to defeat a supernatural entity.
Okay. Interesting.
An epic space opera with a female lead.
Okay. Interesting.
A musical comedy about a nerdy protagonist.
Okay. Interesting. These are too vague.
You laugh hysterically at these ridiculous ideas.
Okay. You scream.
Trying to say something, Oprah?
Yeah. You scream at Ryan. Give me a specific idea with a likable lead character who also
protagonist.
Maybe has some issues in their life.
Be interesting if Rian Johnson was only good at writing female lead epic space operas.
Yeah. That's really his go zone. He's just never gotten the opportunity to do it.
Well, Rian Johnson says hesitantly, how about a movie about the origins of the universe? No, you say dismissively.
No. The Big Bang Theory already exists on network television.
A movie about a family that moves into a haunted house?
No, it already exists. It's Casper the Ghost. Oh, I love this. Let's listen them all.
You just keep slap him between every idea.
A movie about a woman who gets a tattoo and discovers she is actually a robot.
Now
No!
no, actually, that's a good idea, but it doesn't involve space. Ugh.
A horror movie about a man who is trapped in a maze made of mirrors and must fight for his life against a ghost.
I'm in.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I really like 13 Ghosts, actually.
Oh, is that
So-
the plot of 13 Ghosts?
That is an awesome scene. Just the whole movie takes place in like a bunch of glass chambers,
Oh, interesting.
and they're filled with ghosts.
I know what I'm watching soon.
Got Matthew Lillard in it.
That's Adam's Family. Could also be Adam's Family.
One of them's just a pile of hair with eyes.
No. A movie about a group of scientists who discover a portal to another dimension and accidentally send their entire civilization through.
That's an episode of Sliders.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool. But
Yeah.
Is it really?
Or no, that's what am I thinking? Stargate. Kind of. Sometimes. They attempt to
Yes.
anyway. Yes. Oh, what?
You know what you say.
You tell
What?
Ryan Johnson you have the rights to the Stargate franchise. And you greenlight Ryan Johnson to make a Stargate movie.
Will it be an epic space opera with a female lead?
Yeah. Oh, we're writing the treatment.
You sit down in front of your computer and start writing a treatment for the film. You have Rian Johnson rewrite the script while you type out the storyboard.
Okay.
You tell Rian Johnson to take a week to write the screenplay, and then you will decide if he is worthy of being a member.
A week. That is a lot of pressure for a full-length script.
Get writing.
Yeah, get right.
A block at the door.
Yeah, the gas has been turned on. Oh, wait.
Of the Star Wars family.
Oh, you want to join the Star Wars family? Well, make the Stargate movie and I'll consider it.
Rian Johnson sits in the corner of your trailer for a week, writing the first draft of the script.
Oh, boy.
When
He's
you are
getting
done,
high
you
off
read
the
it.
gasoline on the clothes. Just
It sucks.
It sucks. Wow, really? It sucks? I mean, there's no redeeming qualities? Yes, it sucks. You realize...
amass
Oh, yeah.
your
There you go.
fortune
Yeah. There we go.
and hire James Gunn
Mm-hmm. There we
to
go.
revive the Star Wars franchise.
Yep. Questionable tweets, but he's got the magic touch.
It's gotta be like, imagine just the creative room for trauma films. What are we gonna think of today, gentlemen?
Yeah. Mop bucket full of shit breaks into a sorority and mud wrestles everybody. All right, greenlit. Go and make it.
It has a gratuitous amount of nudity in it. Also, still greenlit. Fine.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a given. That's in our all our license agreements.
James Gunn tells you that he needs to see a rough cut of the movie before he decides if he wants to direct.
What the fuck? You gotta waste at least $100 million before you bring me in. All right, James Gunn, we'll do it for you. We'll do it.
You watch the movie with James Gunn.
Oh,
James Gunn cries when he sees the movie.
I'd watch Poultrygeist 2. I remember seeing Poultrygeist 1, and I was like, this is hard to sit through. Those ones that are like on point with being scary, I don't know. They have their moments sometimes, I guess, but
Poltergeist 1 gave me a fear of maggots for the longest time.
oh yeah.
Oh, the steak scene. I was like, oh shit, that's so awful.
Yeah.
You whimper out a tears of joy? Question mark.
Do I have to engorge you? Look what I did to Ryan Johnson. Oh my god!
I'm getting flustered.
Whoa!
James Gunn grabs you by the throat and throws you to the floor.
You old geezer.
I am so sorry
Whoa!
I ever listened to you, he screams. You are taken away in chains.
Yes!
Your last thought before your execution is Rian Johnson better fix this.
Oh my god, James Gunn is about to execute Gorge Lucas. He's come on, Ryan Johnson, you better fix this. Before
Like
you
in the stocks.
Yeah.
The blade above. Ryan Johnson better
You
fix
are
this.
in the stockades in front of the cast of the new James Gunn movie. And about to be publicly executed. When all of the sudden in rushes Ryan Johnson, screaming, "I've done it! I've got a script that will save the Star Wars franchise!" You look at the script.
Puffin' boy.
Hey! Thanks for the follow, Red Crew poster. Hey, is that True Idiot? I don't know if your account got banned or whatever, but I remember that's your part of your Discord name, right? So, well, thanks for the refollow if you did get banned on Twitch or for something.
Yeah. Thank you. Welcome back.
Yeah. You look at the script, and it is titled, "What's Gonna Save the Star Wars Franchise?" You
We got a
motherfucker!
call from the governor.
You defied my expectations.
The Last Jedi.
You fucking asshole, Ryan Johnson.
You smile. You grab Rian Johnson by the throat and drag him to your cell.
James Gunn
He
sees
likes
this.
it now.
Yeah, he likes it now. James Gunn sees this and he goes, "I'll let you out of the stockades for that." Yeah, Ryan Johnson sucks.
You shove him inside and lock the door. You pull out the script and read the opening scene.
All right, what do we think about The Last Jedi? It's just called the same thing.
You read it aloud like a town crier to
Yeah.
all the people who showed up to watch you get killed.
Ooh.
Rey and Finn are standing together on the beach as a storm rages above them. They hold hands and gaze into each other's eyes.
Oh.
You know the ending. You know what you need to do.
Oh, hold on. I do know the ending. I do know what we need to do. Full penetration.
Oh my god. But this is the same shit that we broke his ankle for earlier. He just made the kiss.
Yeah.
You
Whoa!
open the door
Whoa!
and
Whoa!
drag
Whoa!
Rian
Whoa!
Johnson
Whoa!
into your cell. You shut the door and lock it. You strip Rian Johnson naked and fuck him senseless.
Wow.
After Rian Johnson comes, you grab his head and ram his face into the pillow.
Alex, you don't you, if you are even offered the opportunity to work on the Star Wars franchise, just say no. You don't want Engorge Lucas to do this to you. Yikes. And you know what? Ryan Johnson's going to go, "He likes me now." Oh, God. Yeah, that's that's
Oh my
not what
God.
you're supposed to get from this. AiPD is for Artificial Insemination Parenthood Department, probably. Yeah. I tuned in full penetration. Yeah, what's up? Sure, why not?
Yeah,
we got.
sure, you killed me. That I was already laughing uncontrollably, and you tune in. Boom.
Oh God, are you satisfied? Yeah, exactly. All right, I think that's it. The next time, on
The
Engorge
Last
Lucas.
Jedi.
Next time on The Last Jedi. Yeah, there we go.
Rian Johnson has been busy.
Yeah, I bet he has.
First he made a new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Then he wrote a sequel to Return of the Jedi.
What? There already is a sequel to Return of the Jedi.
Now he's working on a third one.
Ryan, do you not even know the lore of Star Wars, the universe you're currently in charge of? Or, yeah, you were currently tasked with writing a movie for? Oh. All right. That was a wild ride. Let's move on to story 2. You might find yourself reading story 2 and ask yourself, how did I get here?
I think in the end, Engorge Lucas was good to Rian Johnson.
I think so.
You helped him see
relatively.
his potential.
Yeah, he didn't kill him. He was kinder than the fans, I guess. This second prompt is by Misha, and it is in the AI module of Arthur Conan Doyle. So thank you, Misha. God needs a vacation from heaven, so he comes to Earth to experience life as a dog. He is captured by animal control and is impounded, and you adopt the God the dog after a tragedy that makes you question your faith. This sounds like a movie that exists. I don't know if it does, but
I must know what this tragedy is.
yeah. This sounds like if you ever seen Tubi has like a bunch of family pet films, and me and Ellen have been like watching a lot of those pure stupid ones, and they have some crazy stuff in them. And this sounds right up the alley of a shitty family movie made for kids that they just poop out. Ah, okay.
Oh, God and his pet dog. God.
Praise dog. Yeah. Praise him. Sounds like Tim Allen and Shaggy Dog. You know what? It could be. Oh.
But then you meet Sherlock Holmes and Watson, who are working on the case
What?
of the Hound of Baskerville.
Okay.
They rescue God the dog, but they have no idea how they did it.
Rescue?
My story is shit. No, but it sounds like a plot to a terrible family movie. Well, I guess what I am saying is it could be good.
I think it's funny.
Yeah, it's a fun idea.
Yeah, like this has some serious potential.
That's what all those movies has. They have like a good hook for a premise, and then they just fuck it up. It's like it's like the Detroit Lions. They can make it to the third quarter and not be horribly blown out, and then they just drop the ball at the end there. The most important part, making it.
Oh.
You
hire
Oh yeah, here we go.
Dog the bounty hunter.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna get fired from the BBC. Why, Misha? For writing us this prompt? It's a retelling of the Hounds of Baskerville from the Hounds' point of view.
You hire Dog the bounty hunter to get God the dog back from Sherlock Holmes.
Yes. This is the plot. Can you get my dog? I like to think we're like a 10-year-old with a big lollipop. Can you get my dog back, dog? Sure, dog. I
am God, dog.
I am God, dog. I like how it caught on to God the dog.
The Hound of Baskerville is a book about religion and science and belief in fate.
Okay.
It's also a book about dogs.
Thank you. Thank you, Oprah.
Karen Thompson Walker, author of The White Tree Pattern.
All right, Karen.
Fantastic quote.
Yeah, I'm never going to read your book because that is the stupidest thing I've ever... That's the stupidest review of that book I've ever heard.
I had been trying to solve this mystery for almost 2
T-shirt.
The mystery of this terrible review on the back of this book.
Yeah. It's also a book about dogs.
Where is this?
Is there suggestions? Hey, yeah. Red, if you type anything into chat, I will be influenced. So, also you could use V-Bones to guarantee you get stuff in there. But your V-Bones has probably been reset, so you probably don't have that many of them. But keep watching and you build up those V-Bones.
Then you can get whatever you want.
And then you can get whatever you want.
Years before I finally realized what was going on. There were clues everywhere, but I just couldn't put them together until one day when I was watching television with my son.
Oh, also that.
We saw an
Thank you,
ad for a
Sharon.
new show called Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, we knew Dog before he had the show. We hired... This was a throwback.
I really knew that I wanted to have a television show about being a bounty hunter when I helped God once.
Yeah. You reveal your troubled past to God the dog.
You have trouble
going to a
believing
dark
in God
place.
because of all the suffering you've seen. But then you meet Sherlock Holmes and Watson, who are working on the case of the Hound of Baskerville.
Still? I have that's an interesting someone who's questioning their faith who has God the dog. He literally has God in his house and he's like, I don't know if I believe in God. He's right here and he's a dog. This is prequel to Dog the Bounty Hunter. Yeah.
You ask Sherlock what clues he has gathered.
Yeah, it's about time.
Sherlock lists them.
Yeah, here we go. We'll list the clues.
There was a white tree pattern on the floor of the library where the dog died.
Oh.
And then there's another clue. The Hound of Baskerville was supposedly killed by a madman named Sir Hugo Baskerville.
Oh, Baskerville killed his own dog?
We're investigating someone killing their pet.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then Watson says, Sir Hugo Baskerville, and Sherlock replies, the same.
The one I just said? Yes.
It hit me like a lightning bolt. I knew that name.
Okay, here we go. I knew that name. Do you rewatch?
What a coincidence.
Yeah. I knew that name. You rewatched the complete series of Sherlock Holmes starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman on Blu-ray. Yeah, that's right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, Morgan Freeman.
Good show.
It
that
is good.
music creeps into your brain.
You freeze on one episode. Sir Hugo Baskerville.
You play the tape backwards. It's a whole different episode.
Oh, yeah, you play the tape backwards and hear a hidden message. The tape of the Blu-ray. Oh!
Beware the Hound of Baskerville.
Oh, my God. Oh, wait!
You realize that God the dog is actually Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
They're standing in a giant dog costume. It's like clearly a converted horse costume, and they just put floppy ears on it, and we believed that was a giant dog like Clifford. They kept saying, hey, we're God the dog, and we're like Clifford. And we go, not going to question it. God the dog is big, and he's mine, and I love him.
Sherlock Holmes, supposedly the greatest detective or whatever. He's like, shit, we have to come up for a name for our talking dog. I'm God the dog, he said.
Dog.
To God.
Well, once you threw it out there, you gotta stick with it.
After all those years of struggling to understand why God the dog would do such a thing, you finally know the answer.
Oh, what is
It
it?
was two dudes in a dog suit.
Yeah, just two dudes in a dog suit.
Are they still wearing their old-timey suits underneath?
I think
The
so.
dog suit.
They're very hot. They can only spend like an hour with us before they have to like, we gotta go. God, the dog's gonna take a drink of water. You go to...
Don't follow me.
Don't follow me. You go to your closet and pull out Cory from AiPD's clothes, which have bite marks from the hound on them.
I think Watson's the butt of the dog.
Oh, yeah. Total. Yeah, complete. He's a complete butt. Sherlock's got a
You call
lead.
up the police department and report a missing person. Your father tells you not to worry, that God the dog will be found soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't help worrying.
Yeah. I'm very worried. Because it's actually Sherlock.
I'm still worried for some reason.
I'm still worrying, even though I know they're faking it.
You go looking and find Sherlock and Watson out of the dog costume.
Yeah. Sherlock sniffs and Watson sniffs Sherlock, yeah. Watson always finds one clue. And that's...
And fanning themselves.
This is beginning to sound like a really weird Make-A-Wish thing. Yeah. I will remember you. There's no dogs we could get this dying kid. He's a horrible terror kicker. Listen, me and Watson will be the dog for this dying child. I will remember you.
We'll do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
My name is your name, the dog. We couldn't book Spider-Man.
What am I paying you for? Get back in the
In the
costume.
sun,
Oh, yeah.
they tell you they're not God the dog anymore.
Yeah, they don't have to put... Once you realize, it really doesn't make any sense for us to get back in the costume.
They say they've become human again. They explain that the dog was really Sherlock, who had been cursed by the evil wizard Mordred.
Yeah,
Mordred,
the evil wizard Mordred, who works at Make-A-Wish, that forced us to get into that costume for your behalf.
He cursed me
Yeah.
with dog form.
No shit, Sherlock. Yep. Oh yeah, you say. No shit, Sherlock. That's too good not to say. And thus a phrase was born that would be echoed for ages.
They tell you that they're now on a quest to find the treasure of the Hound of Baskerville,
They really
which
can't
is
put-
buried at the bottom of Lake Lachrymose.
What? Treasures?
You say, wait,
Ryan Johnson's new film is weird. If your name is Mordred, you aren't going to get hired by any children's charity. That's true. But that doesn't mean you can't buy a charity outright. Talk to them about Burger. You say, wait, Burger? Buried by amphibious dogs.
you tell them
Yeah.
that you'll help them if they promise to bring back God the dog.
Oh.
Watson says, we need a break. Sherlock says, we could use some food.
You repeat,
Burger.
Burger.
I'll say it once more. Burger.
You need a break? You could use some food? Burger?
Burger.
You give them each a burger and you sit down next to them. You start to eat your own burger. Watson says, "Hey, we didn't ask for your help."
You sternly point. And Watson, sheepishly gets in the ass end of the dog, the dog costume, and eats his burger in shame.
You say, "Oh, I forgot. You guys have to keep eating burgers to stay in the dog suit."
That's an interesting caveat.
Watson says, "It's okay. You don't have to eat yours."
And Watson immediately suggests ass to mouth, like a human dogapede. You don't have to eat
We
yours.
can double
I'll
our
eat
food
yours.
consumption this way. Oh. Sherlock keeps saying that we can switch next time, but we never switch.
Yeah.
I'm always the legs of the dogapede.
God the dog spoke to me in a dream last night. What did he say? Burger.
Burger. Burger?
You head to the lake to look for the buried treasure.
Misha, but dog is God backward.
Whoa! That's gonna be the twist of this whole thing.
Fucking
Here we
zoom.
You say, "Look, I'm sorry I doubted you guys. I've learned that you can never judge people by their appearances. I should have known that you weren't a real dog."
Oh yeah. After
I
all.
am God after all.
Yeah. You say, after all, God is just dog spelled backwards.
Sherlock says, "I think I'm starting to see the light. Maybe I should take the dog-shaped curse off.
Oh,
I feel much better,
that's just what they call the costume. It's the dog-shaped curse.
and I'm not hungry anymore."
I'm not hungry anymore. Yeah, because you ate the burgers, you assholes. I submitted my prompt. Thank you, Red Crew poster.
I look forward to seeing it.
Mm-hmm. Is there Spanish TTS? There is. If you redeem it, I will switch to it. LIFO. What is it? What? LIFO? Puerto Rican time? Puerto Rico time? Oh. Oh, here we go. Jason reads the prompts in Spanish. Yeah. Here we go. Spanish time. Let's see. We got good old Spanish A. I remember Spanish A was last in, first out. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yep, there we go. Ass to mouth style. Last in, first out. You notice treasure chest. Float out of the lake. You rush over and open it up to see it contains oh, son of a bitch.
A magical
Fucking
golden
burger.
compass that leads to the Hound of Baskerville. You say whoa.
Whoa.
I guess what the dog really was cursed. Sherlock says yes.
Yes. The dog really was cursed.
Next, I have found out.
Next time on God is an awesome
Sherlock.
dog. God the dog. It sounds like Italian. Hey.
God is an awesome dog. He reigns.
Yeah. He digs in the dirt.
You go back to your apartment and you're in the middle of a fight with your wife.
Oh wow, this flashes way forward.
She says what's wrong? You say nothing.
And then you have the biggest fight with your wife you've ever had in your life. All right, moving on to
back to when you had God the dog
Yeah.
and life was good.
yeah, moving on to the last story of the night. It's the last story of the night, story 3. I don't want to talk about it. Stop asking me.
I just want to help you. She puts her hand on God's shoulder.
Our last prompt of the night is by Anime. Thank you, Anime. Red, if you submit prompts early, they usually make it into the episode. And I've been doing longer streams. Like this one is, we're going on almost 3 hours, so it'll make it in there. So next time, Red, I will get to your prompts. But yeah, this one was by Anime, so thank you. And it is in the AI module of Dark Fantasy. You are Cory, a guy who bought some vampire coffins. You plan on using the coffins to store your spare clothes. Wow. However, there are vampires in the coffins. You take the clothes off the vampires and add them to your large collection of clothes. Afterwards, you dump the vampires into Jason's hot tub. You figure he wouldn't mind. A 3-hour tour. And sometimes I've been doing longer, so.
That's stamina.
Hey, that's my shirt. Jason protests. Sorry, you say. I was hungry. What do you want for dinner? EASKs. Dinner?
Dinero?
What kind of food is there? Oh, I don't know. Something with meat or something.
Okay.
Well,
we
I
about to
guess
eat
we can
vampires?
to that restaurant over there, you say.
Oh, what's the restaurant? You look across the street and see
Burger.
you see burger and see your favorite restaurant. Your favorite. Oh. Yeah, your favorite restaurant. Well, let's get this first, yeah. Oh, laundromat. I love to eat the laundromat food. Oh, look at
With
that.
a bag of chips.
The Meat Pit. It's a place where you eat delicious meat every day. They have all kinds of meats from cow, pig, deer, chicken, fish, lizard, horse, kangaroo, and even some monster meat like goblin or ORC.
Hell yeah. I would 1000% go to a place called the Meat Pit.
You
Oh,
order the most expensive thing on the menu.
switching to German D. Thank you, German D.
It is a 10-course meat feast that has following dishes.
Eat McClanky. Oh boy, here we go. 10 meats that are extra from that.
Beef Stew, Ribeye Steak, Roast Chicken, Crab Cakes, Fish und Chips, Pork Chop Suey, Hamburger, Sirloin Sandwich, Lobster Roll, and Veggie Pasta.
Okay.
It's just not a meat.
Yeah, what the fuck? Well, I consider vegetables a meat. Ugh! That sounds nasty. Yeah, if a restaurant had that many things on the menu, you can tell how good a restaurant's gonna be by like if they just have a single page menu. You know, that's good. That's diverse enough for things. But when a menu has like 3 different menus, you're like, this is way too much shit. How are you gonna make all of this shit and make it well? Like,
It's say you got a page, you got maybe 2 pages.
yeah.
But like you go to Olive Garden, Olive Garden has like 8 pages of menu.
Here is the Bible of Olive Garden menu items. You say
We will combine any of our ingredients with any of our other ingredients and make as many possible combinations of pasta, sauce, and meat that we can imagine.
you are greeted by your favorite waiter at the meat pit. Mucho Grande, vampire bullfighter. And he's just working as a waiter on the side. Because he's not that good of a bullfighter. But he is too.
His cape,
Yeah.
his cape is just one of the napkins of the restaurant. It's holding a tray.
You tell him, eat my shorts.
Vampires still have bills, I guess.
No problem. Bossman, he says as he takes out his dagger.
Whoa!
He cuts off your pants and devours them. Then he begins eating your underwear.
He literally did. This is why Mucho Grande is my favorite waiter here. I say things and he just does them without even questioning. He ate my shorts. Is anyone seeing this? Give this guy a big tip. This
No,
guy,
he's ravenous.
this
He
guy
got a
fucking
taste.
yeah. He fucking earns his paycheck. But then we go.
That's disgusting, you protest.
As we're cackling, laughing. We go.
Disgusting.
Can't believe you did that. This is disgusting. That is disgusting. And we go, oh my god, why did I do that? I need to have more integrity in the things I do with my life. I just ate a customer's shorts, and he was joking. He didn't even appreciate it. You tip him 30%. Eat burger. You order the everything burger with every kind of meat the meat pit offers.
Our 10-course meat feast.
Yeah. Also, we're completely
I could
naked.
go for seconds.
Yeah. At least, hey, no belt or pants to contain this enormous burger I'm about to consume.
When the waiter brings your food, he says, "Enjoy your meal, sir." Yes, enjoy your meal,
Oh,
you reply.
that is a smug-ass thing to say to the waiter who ate our shorts.
As you sit down to eat, you notice that your friend, Jason, is also sitting at the table.
Oh.
As you bite into the every meat burger.
Meat Pit is a classy restaurant, yeah. Everyone's wearing a suit and tie, and then we're wearing like a lobster bib and no pants. They're like, that guy.
As you bite into the every meat burger, your thighs Your exposed thighs swell with cholesterol.
This burger's going right to my thighs, and everyone's just like backing away slowly. They're like, we know this is not supposed to happen. Meat Pit is a gamer, epic gamer, in fact. Oh, really? I have never heard of him, but I believe you. What does he play, Red Crew Poster? What is his game of choice, or is he like just a shooter gamer? Because there's a ton of those. Meat Souls. Alright, so he's a Dead Souls person. Okay. I can see that.
The grease of every animal dribbles down your expanding chin.
Oh. Oh. Couldn't eat another bite.
Or I have to.
Can't let a burger go to waste.
Your eyes widen as you
$600
realize
for this
how
burger.
much meat you are eating.
Super Meat Boy. Oh, okay. M. Bison arrives, and you know what you must do. I'm
Hey,
going.
you should try this,
What do you
Jason
mean?
says. He
Oh.
pulls a small black box out of his pocket. What is that?
Heroin.
Yeah. What's up, Seventh Sage? Yeah, we're at the Meat Pit, and we ordered a burger with every kind of meat on it. Red Crew Poster, yeah. That has happened many a time. We have many recurring characters that are just viewers. I mean, we're playing as us right now, so feel free. You open the small black box and notice a single piece of candy. A M&M?
Is it a mint?
Oh.
Is it
Red
wafer thin?
heart-shaped lollipop.
Ooh.
It's a special treat for our customers. We give these out to people who eat too much. This is a trick, isn't it?
You say that, but you eat
Can't
The
stop
lollip-
yourself.
the lollipop anyway.
It gets placed in front of you, you're like, shove in mouth.
Yep. You instantly regret your decision. Your thighs begin to expand, and then ... Oh no. Whoa!
Split wide open.
Whoa!
A flood of blood gushes out of your leg. You scream and fall to the floor, clutching your bloody stump.
Oh, I've seen plenty of head explosions. I've seen body explosions. I've never seen just thighs explode. But now I want to. I want to make a horror film where somebody's thighs explode in the restaurant in a horrific fashion.
Jason looks at you with concern. Are you okay?
Are you blind? Of course I'm not okay. Why would you even ask that?
A small child is washed away in the tide of flowing cholesterol.
Red rum, red rum. Jason is very nonchalant. Scream at him, call him sus. Well, we should call him Stumpy, actually. Hey, Stumpy.
An elderly couple slips in the fat.
Your thighs have clapped for the last time. You turn to Jason and say, this is the perfect thing to follow. Oh yeah, Jason, I'm bleeding. I'll be just fine. Look, everyone in the restaurant's suffering. I'll be fine. Everything's fine. No, nothing horrific happening tonight.
Just keep eating.
I didn't mean to
Oh.
hurt you, Jason says. Here, let me help you up.
Oh, I don't have any legs to stand on. Why? Put me back down.
He grabs hold of your arm and helps you stand back on your feet.
Ow, ow,
You
ow,
feel
ow.
better now that the pain has gone.
Our femurs are just exposed, so we have like all the meat on our thighs or on our calves, but there's just nothing thigh area. We're like, put us down, put us down. Oh,
Please.
oh,
It hurts so much.
oh, oh.
You say to Jason,
At least the pain is gone. Are you kidding me? It would hurt more now than ever. Or it says you feel better now that the pain is gone, but then you look down and it rushes back to you. Did we just forget our thighs are completely missing? Yeah, at least we're not wearing pants, because that would have been extra awful.
bits of denim are eviscerating people at the force of detonation from those thighs. You say to Jason,
Yeah,
you know, I never used to eat like this, and reveal your troubled past.
there we go. I never knew overeating would lead to such efficient weight loss. It's the brand new fad. It's the meat pit diet. You just eat until your thighs explode from cholesterol.
Welcome to the Meat Pit Life Spa. Are you here for your bursting?
Yeah, get ready to
Table
burst.
for one bursting.
The pounds will just shed off. Literally, they'll explode off your body at high velocity, so make sure you're standing
I
behind.
used to live with my mom and dad, but my parents got divorced when I was young.
Oh.
My mom wanted to raise me by herself, but SHE made a new boyfriend. He was a good guy, but he wasn't rich.
Yeah, who needs thighs anyway? Yeah, exactly. Plenty of things on Earth that don't have thighs.
He worked two
Should've
jobs
been
and
rich
couldn't
about it.
afford a house for us. So, he moved out. My mom had no idea what to do. SHE kept crying and saying, "We're going to lose our home."
Okay.
You say, Mom, but anywhere with you is home.
She goes, shut up and eat your burger. There we go. Yeah, okay.
That's the beginning of all of our trauma.
Oh,
Burger.
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 You say to, I'm going to say that. You say to your mom. You said, you remember saying to your mom.
Anywhere is
Any-
home with you, Mom.
Anywhere is home with you, Mom. Mama. Mommy, mama.
Mama.
And she replied, and she yelled back, shut up and eat your burger. Burger echoes through your mind. That is the source of your trauma. Burger, burger, burger.
So, I decided to leave home. I knew that I could make it on my own. I went to the city and found a job at the meat pit. I was a good worker and I earned a lot of money.
Okay, that seems like the opposite of what you would really want to do. You think you would want to distance yourself from the burgers as much as possible. Not get
Take
right
it
up in
from me.
Yeah.
It's amazing as
Yeah.
you walk on your stubby, blown out legs as you work at the bit now.
We see like a kid whose birthday it is, and we're like, happy birthday, kid. If you want to be as successful as me, you keep eating those burgers. And he's just like, He's just looking at our fucking skeletal frame, just stumbling out of the back of the kitchen. Like, burgers! Burgers! Ah, burgers!
If you finish the every meat burger, we'll give you a t-shirt and you have a picture on the wall.
There's just like a lot of in memoriams and like R.I.P. Jeff, R.I.P. Ray, R.I.P. Donna. No one really makes it long after the burger challenge.
The shirt's so big it can fit around his tombstone.
All the shirts you get are 4XL, so don't worry about it. Destroy burger. Real
We
horror.
got a real deal on them.
Yeah.
The shirt says, "I will soon die of eating the every meat burger."
You work late one night and lazily cook yourself a greasy burger on the dirty grill. But in your carelessness, you start a huge grease fire. Burger is life, burger is love. Yeah.
You run outside to put it out, but your shirt catches fire and you get burned.
Oh yeah, there were vampires in this story.
I thought I was dead,
Oops, I
but
forgot
then
about those.
ISAVR vampire come running towards me. He said, "Help me."
No, you help me. The meat pit's on fire.
The vampire immediately starts eating your shorts.
Yeah. Oh, it's you.
You were about to say, "Sorry, I'm busy right now."
Oh.
But instead, you ran over and saved him. You ask, "Why did you save me?"
Is what you should be asking me. So I could tell you that I was in the middle of saving my restaurant, my favorite restaurant. Oh, vampire meat. Yeah. Hey, can we have a slice of you? To just turn into a burger?
Oh, God. You drag him back into the blazing restaurant
One last burger!
and begin to prepare
Ah.
a vampire meat burger.
Now everything burger is complete. The one meat the meat pit was missing. Vampire meat. This is a horrific end. Wholesome.
For him.
Oh, we feed himself to him.
The next morning, you wake up and find that the vampire has left a $1,000 tip on your table.
Wow.
You are shocked.
This is the start of
What?
vampire cannibalism. Vampires love the taste of themselves.
You go to the bank and deposit the money.
Wow, that was nice. I mean, that really
Like
doesn't
you
pay for the whole restaurant, but that's probably covered by insurance. So we'll get out of
You
this.
see him later, and he like has his leg completely grown back
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's not that big of a deal for vampires, and he's like, "It's totally worth it.
Yeah.
Vampire meat is delicious."
Yeah, yeah. Then we start a vampire like slaughter thigh house where we just kill their legs and they grow back, and it's just the cycle continues.
Bat wing stop, bat thigh stop.
All right. Next time on Cooking in the Meat Pit. Flavor Country and
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen. Oh, there we go. There you go. That's perfect. Next time in Hell's Kitchen. Gordon Ramsay, taste your burger. He goes, "This is shit. Everything's overcooked."
You are given the task of making a tasty dessert. You must make a
Only I know
cheesecake
how to
from
make
scratch.
mushy peas.
Yeah. You know what I like in my cheesecake? Meat.
Your friends laugh at you, but you have a secret weapon. Your sexy assistant, Melanie.
Oh, okay. I don't know how that's going to help on a show where you have to work alone. A sexy assistant. Well, maybe Melanie.
Just
Yeah. Who's that person that looks like two people in a giant cook coat?
oh, that's Melanie. We had to get her the biggest size because
Melanie.
she's so endowed.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Submit your prompts. I'll be on tomorrow, but I will probably be streaming a little bit earlier because I'm hanging out with Tony in real life. We're gonna play a game of poker with some friends. So
Ooh.
submit your prompts.
Texas Hold'em?
Yeah, I'm excited. It's been a
Good
while
luck.
since I played cards. Thank you. So yeah, see you tomorrow. This is where Bubba's girlfriend eats. Yeah, Bubba Gumshoe.
Oh, I'd be cautious of Tony. He just got back from Vegas, didn't he?
Yeah, and he
God,
won a
it in
lot.
he has it in his veins.
Yeah, he's got the eye of the gambler in him.
He's gonna bluff. He's gonna
Yeah.
bluff you a lot.
We'll see. I'll let you know how we do. AiPD play poker night at the inventory. Yeah, perfect. Play to prep for tomorrow night. Yeah. Well, thank you. See you tomorrow. Cory, see you Wednesday. Yeah. Submit your prompts.
Yes.
Yeah. The link just went by there. And bye ho wee way, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Tell your vampires.
Tell your step meat pit workers.
Bye, Hobie Way.
Bye ho wee way.